Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. When we left off last time, we found Crow, but he's trapped in a cage and this jerk is intent on burning him alive, which is horrifying. So, how do we save him?
That man again. When will he ever shut up? He's a despicable little worm, afraid of his own shadow.
I think the only thing that would make him shut up, other than violence, which I don't think is necessarily the right way to go, would be for people to stop listening to him. As long as he's got an audience, he's going to keep talking.
Be a better place without honor, Hilarious.
Along with this pagan symbol of witchcraft and wizardry, the Wicker Witch of the North.
On the one hand, that's probably not wrong, but I feel like if we compare him versus the lady from Gien, he's just using his words, and people have to be strong enough to ignore misguided words like his, right? Whereas the other lady was enacting physical violence on people. So her, I'm comfortable with summary execution, that's fine. This guy, people need to just stop listening to him. Come on, people, have more sense, do better.
That man again. When will he ever shut up?
But then, now that we think about that, that's actually very hypocritical of me to say, because I'm thinking back to when I played Wolf Among Us, and my feelings on the Crooked Man, and I was willing to condemn him, and all he did was use words as well. That's something to rethink. Some things, my opinions do change over time, and I've been working in more recent years to try and be a little more logical, perhaps, about things, to try and... I think consistency is important. So, do I think it would be right if the game gave me the option to kill Honor Hilarious? I don't know, my inclination is no, and that maybe that means I was wrong in the way that I chose to judge the Crooked Man as well. Something I gotta think about, I suppose.
I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like moths to, well, to fire.
Which is a thing people do, and Kian might very well be right. I think there probably are a lot of bad actors like Honor Hilarious now. People watch drama. People do. I lurk around sometimes on Twitter just to see what's going on, and people like Twitter and YouTube and any place where there can be comments, there's all these people that are drawn to other people having conflict with each other. There are people who just love to fight anonymously online, and there's other people who love to just sit and watch it.
The crowd's fired up. They're hoping for a show. Maybe I can provide them with one.
And that means that the crowd and us people who watch these things and comment on these things are part of the problem, because we're feeding into this guy's desire for attention.
I don't think they're here to hear him speak. They're just drawn to spectacle like moths to, well, to fire.
Yeah, the best thing these people could do would be to just leave, and if nobody was watching this guy, he'd give up. But
this must be the kindling they used to start the fire. Perhaps I can use this for something.
Maybe.
This must be the kindling they used to start the fire. This seems like an obvious target for Sabotage.
We can't just grab it and run off with it? Well, I mean, he could still try to start a fire anyhow. Alright?
It's a scientific fact.
The Merry Minstrum. Plenty of bitter beer for Reapmoon's Eve. From the state of the revelers, I can't imagine there's much left in those barrels. Mercuria's most popular beer, strangely enough.
What's strange about it?
The Merry Minstrum. Empty. Not surprising.
What about this one? No? Okay.
Filthy as sin. All of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reapmoon's Eve.
Oh, come on, Kian. Lighten up a little bit. I mean, okay, yeah, if they're dirty cups, but it's like, the keg's empty, so it seems reasonable to assume they were probably clean to start. Oh, I can take it.
Empty flagons. Empty, filthy flagons.
So judgy.
Filthy as sin.
Right.
All of them. Which one's least filthy? Nope. They're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Oh, come on now. Alright, let's have a look at it. Hopefully it's not timed, and if I'm, taking too long, Honor Hilarious over there doesn't just light the, because,
I'd say it was empty, but that'd be an insult to the thick crust of filth lining this cup. Ugh.
Oh, come on now.
There's a hard crust lining the inside of the cup. It probably contains a cocktail of every disease known to mankind.
Well. There's nothing to say. Oh.
I could use this to grab the bird's cage, but I'd be spotted immediately, and I can't risk sabotaging tonight's mission.
Okay, it's better to not want to draw attention to himself. Alright. What do we have over this way?
No more. That ends tonight.
Oh.
Cleansing fire.
Well, maybe some water.
In this city, they have bathtubs for birds. The Northlanders are an odd folk.
No bird baths for the Azadi? Well, if they were in a desert, then perhaps the water's too precious for such things. Alright.
Along with this pagan symbol of witchcraft and wizardry. The Wicker Witch of the North. Death to magic. Death to magicals.
If anything, this foul water has made the flagon even filthier.
Try it out.
Non-humans have
Oh, he really did. I didn't think he would.
less compassion and empathy than humans.
That was like
Sorry,
drinking
kid.
the shadow's sulphurous piss.
Learned scholars have measured skulls
I'm
and
reasonably
come to this
certain
conclusion.
that had
You can look
bird
it
shit
up
in
in
it.
the books.
I just drank bird shit. This was not a well-considered action by any measure of things.
Magicals
I feel like he's
are
saying that directly to me. This was not well considered. Why would you do that?
Why do I do this to myself?
Some may even be said to be beautiful.
Okay,
they
but
are
maybe we
carriers
can,
of foul fevers
if we get the kindling really
and
wet, maybe it won't catch on fire?
contagious. The only
should be
way
enough.
to rid the world
Sounds
of
like Hilarious is
magic
about to wrap
is
up
to
his mad
burn
ramblings.
it. To
I'll just
burn
have
it
to wait
with fire.
and watch.
The fire cleanses. The fire. But enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word.
Something wrong with
I
somebody who
use
wants to burn another person alive.
Transmogrified necromancer, burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, but it's nice and wet, so...
It's not lighting up.
Guess you're gonna have to give up then.
What's this cheap imported hay? Purchased from non-human farmers. Oh,
Cheap imported hay is the thing. Oh boy.
burn, feathered gargoyle.
Gargoyle? No. No. No.
What? Come on, we gotta do something.
Humanity, honor, humility.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Crow. Okay, that did not do it. Alright, what else have we got?
Protecting magicals rather than protecting humanity against magicals.
There's one stall still open. It appears he even has stock left.
Lots of wine, huh? Ooh, Dragon's Fire. Purple Rose of the North.
Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine.
What's the complaint? That sounds like a wine name.
Purple Rose of the North. Purple Rose? This is supposed to be a wine.
Kian, at stores near me, I've seen a wine called Barefoot Wine. Like, they have all kinds of weird names. Purple Rose is pretty tame.
Dragon's Fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning. Fire wine. From the markings on the label, it looks like powerful stuff.
Goat's Hollow?
Goat's Hollow Winery. No.
Why? It's not that. It's just a name. A Goat's Hollow would be a hollow where the goats hang out. And then they made a winery there. It's not. What's the problem?
Goat's Hollow Winery.
Marcurian Red. That's a boring name.
Marcurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring. Marcurian Red. Plain
Northland's
spoken,
Ruby.
but
Ooh.
Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm.
Ooh, why not?
Northland's Ruby. Any wine that
What's
begins
this one in
with
the
the
top
word
corner?
Northlands does not invite
Grapes of
enthusiasm.
Nedra.
Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine. Grapes of Nedra. I'm unfamiliar with this wine.
Were you familiar with the other ones?
It's Rape Moon's Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame. Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Well,
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
ooh, yes I do.
I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better. I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by color.
I don't know much about wines, but earlier in my life I worked for people who were wine snobs, and so I do have a bit of a chip of my on my shoulder about people who are wine snobs, and I'd pick a wine by color. I'm a barbarian. All I care is if it's cheap and sweet. I'm happy. Let's try
A
some.
small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Let's try this one he didn't know much of anything about.
Excellent choice, sir. This
Excellent
one is
choice.
both tart and celebratory. A melancholy
Just
mix
pour
of
the wine, please.
Okay, that I agree with him
Very
cutting
well.
up. When you read the descriptions of wines,
There
this
you
has a bouquet
go,
with elements
sir.
of, and it just sounds
Give
so
that a
pretentious
smell.
to me. I'm
A
sure there's
smell.
probably a
And a
lot to it that's very valid that I just am not aware of because I don't know the details about wine. But man, wine stuff just really does seem very. It's very full of itself. That's the impression I get.
I think this is more than enough Northlands wine. No one could possibly need any more. Donkey's urine. That's what this is. Ass piss. Ugh, and it kicks like a mule.
Not a fan, huh? Alright, what about the other ones? There we are.
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business.
I would like to sample some more.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir?
I
I'm
do.
not a small sample before I make my decision.
I would like to try
Which wine,
each
sir?
of them. Let's go for the Northlands Ruby now.
Excellent choice, sir. This one is both tart and...
That's
Just
what you
pour
said about
the
the last
wine,
one.
please.
Are they all tart and
Very well.
celebratory?
There you go, sir. Give that a smell.
So, let us see.
A thimbleful of so-called wine.
Feels the same as the last
Donkey's
one, huh?
urine. That's what this is. Ass piss. Ugh, and it kicks like a mule.
Can't stay away, can you, sir?
I'm not a small
Sampling again?
sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Alright, we will try, bland
Excellent
sounding
choice,
one.
sir.
which doesn't
This one
necessarily
is
mean
both
it's bad.
Just pour the...
Very
It just
well.
doesn't have a crazy name.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Give that a smell.
Kudos to you, wine merchant, for being so patient with someone who's so... He's just so brusque
I think
with
this
people.
is more than enough Northlands wine. No-
Drink it. Same reaction. Is it gonna be
Donkey's
every
urine.
single one like that?
That's what this is.
I am curious
Ass
enough to
piss.
What
see.
can I get you tonight, most sober?
Kicks like a... I'm a small...
Which one?
Alright, next row. Purple Rose.
Excellent choice. This one is
Just pour the...
very well. There you go, sir. Give that a smell.
So it seems likely we're going to need to do something with the wines. But given that the reaction is the same to all of them...
A thimbleful of so-called...
Maybe it doesn't matter which I use. Oh. No, we still
Donkey's
wanna
urine.
keep this up.
That's what this is. Ass piss.
Dragon's
Kicks
fire.
like a mule.
What's next up?
Hello again.
I'm not a small...
Which
This one, please.
interesting.
Oh.
You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
All right, interesting. Well, he had
Give that-
something different to say about this one, so that's encouraging.
Even this amount can probably kill a grown man.
Let's see.
Shadow!
Yeah, I think this is our wine.
Burns like fire! Tonight we fight like dragons.
Well, that one got him riled up, huh? All right, let's try the last one.
I'm not a small sample before I...
Which wine, sir?
The Goat's Hollow.
Excellent. This one...
Just pour.
Very well.
Okay, and he's just saying the same
Let's
as he does
give
for
that-
all the others, so I don't have high hopes for this wine, but we're gonna try it. Oops, tab, that's the button I need to hit. Doesn't like it. Okay.
Donkey's urine. That's what this is. Ass piss. And it
Need
kicks
the
like a
cup
mule.
back, sir. It's the only sampling cup I have.
Okay.
What can I get you tonight, most sober of souls?
Okay.
Perhaps you want to...
I would
I'm
like
buying.
Which way?
this one. Let's get it.
Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection, fortified with honey and...
What's the price?
You don't want some proper background before
Nah.
you...
How much?
125 silver coins, there.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
And one has to wonder if perhaps Kian's attitude factored into the price as well. He did cut that guy off. Okay, well... let's just see what else we got going on. Is there anything else we need to be aware of out here? Oh, we can go down here by Abnaxis's house. Where it sounds like someone's vomiting.
It's locked. I could probably force it open, but I have no business in there.
Ooh, you think you could, but I have my doubts,
locked.
Kian.
I could probably
Other
force
people
it
tried
open,
and they couldn't
but
get
I have
in.
no business in there.
Strange light source. Oh, it's one of those bugs. Butterflies or whatever. The moth. The ones on the house. Oh, there's our puker. The ones up here, though, on the house aren't glowing. Just the one in the bush. Oh, and then you got a guy, yep, peeing on the wall, too. Okay, it looks like that area is inaccessible.
Reap Moon's Eve must be very important to Mercurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves.
I mean, so far it seems to be doing good. They're just burning the effigies. They're not burning buildings or anything. And you have to consider, if this is an annual tradition, they probably have a pretty decent handle on it. Okay.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir?
Yeah, let's
I'm
try
a small sample.
Which wine, sir?
this one.
Interesting.
I want...
As you... There you give...
Well, he said even a little bit was very potent, so if we can't get the bottle... see what this does for us.
Non-humans have lower intelligence.
Like, maybe this will make it
less
real
compassion
intense,
and
because
empathy
wine is so
than humans.
flammable,
It's
and it'll,
a
like, flare up and...
scientific fact. Learned scholars have
That's
measured
barely 2
skulls
drops.
and come to
I'll need a
this
lot more for this to have any
conclusion.
effect.
You can look it up in books.
Well, I mean, we do happen to have...
Magicals are
You want to give me a nice big cup?
They may be pleasing
Really?
in appearance, some of them.
Is he gonna figure it
Can't
out?
stay away.
I'm not a small...
Just a small sample. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to tell...
As you please, sir.
Is this really gonna work?
1, 2, 3. 4, 5.
Maybe he's a bit inebriated himself if he can't figure out that we
10.
swapped his little thimble for a whole
I
flagon.
don't remember the tasting cup being quite so expansive.
It's totally normal. Don't be suspicious. It's fine. Thank you. Alright, but curiosity's got the best of me.
This is a lethal amount of hard liquor. On the positive side, it's eating away at the filthy crust lying in the cup.
Drink it down.
Drink that? All of it?
No?
I'd prefer to die with honor in battle. It'd be a lot less painful.
Okay, well that's probably for the best, really.
In our fair city.
Alright. Just dump that on there. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, fingers crossed. Hopefully it works out
As we
better
all
this
know,
time.
I'm running
Sounds
for
like
office in the
Hilarious is
City
about
Watch,
to wrap
where
up
I
his
can
mad
personally
ramblings.
supervise
to
the
wait
hunt for
and
non-humans and magic in Mercuria. When I'm elect, but enough talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to
Although, I mean,
humanity must burn.
it flares up, but it is... I mean,
Must
the hay's gonna be on fire,
must
so it's
is
still...
a very strong
seems like
word.
maybe a problem.
I'm not sure it's a word.
Then maybe I scoop some
use
water?
To
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Let's see what happens.
Oh boy, here we go.
Alright. Oh, stop, drop, and roll, buddy.
God save me! God save me!
Look at the soldier not even, he's just like, eh.
Nothing to see here.
Okay, ooh.
We need to get him to a healer, now!
Um,
Protect us. He'll be lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
well, this does make us kind of a murderer, but Kian has killed people in the past, and that
Good
was
job.
really nasty.
And now, get me off this blazing bonfire!
Oh, I don't have it. Okay. Shoot.
I can still see
Can I...
flames.
This? Okay. Okay.
Talk about cutting things close.
Sorry.
I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
He'd be justified if he
No,
was. His
I would
life was in
never.
danger.
Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. No? Not making much of an impression on you. Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light.
Excellent.
The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean
Ah.
the engine?
He's
Is
seen it,
that
huh?
what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? Then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
We do want to go there.
Lead the way, bird. And fast.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
Crow, you're always useful. Crow's a great sidekick. Okay. Well, I can't really feel bad about burning a man alive who was intent on burning another person alive. I mean, that's pretty much karma there.
Imbeciles? Amateurs? Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who
perplexed.
Finally. What took you so long? I've been in here for days.
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Playing with puppets.
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, Master.
Roper Clax, you're a wizard. Why would you want to help someone
About
destroy
bloody
magic?
Time.
Maybe after being defeated by the calculator, and maybe he views that as the technology as a different sort of magic, and he wants to be master of it.
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place. I mean, you raided it and arrested everyone and directly contributed to closing it down for good.
True.
Remember?
Yes, Bird, I remember.
Call him by his name.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days, but I've nested here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria.
Oh, yeah.
Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the
It's
cellar?
fine if you were looking for
Behind
treasure.
the bar and to the right.
All right.
For a bird, he appears remarkably intelligent. Annoying, but intelligent.
Well, obviously he's not just an average bird. There's something else going on with him. He's special. Goals updated. How about... Nope, nothing new here.
Beasts are not supposed to speak, but this one speaks well. For a bird, he appears remarkably intelligent. Annoying, but intelligent.
He's not annoying. Okay, I just want to make sure there's not anything else in here before we head on down. Yes, I know, he said to the right. We're going to just look over here to the left, and let's go. Well, it's looking a bit...
This is the cellar door?
They've boarded it up? It wasn't boarded up the last time I checked.
All right.
Or maybe it was. To be honest, I haven't been down there in ages. Well, I guess this is it. There's no way past those flimsy wooden boards. How about grabbing a cup of ale and a front seat to the end of the world? This is it. The end of our journey. And we came so close. I have to say, this turned out to be quite the twist.
I will say, Crow, you do tend to give up kind of
I
easily.
forgot my purse somewhere, so I'm dead broke. Can you buy me a drink as we watch the world burn?
Actually, I forgot.
Just let it go, Kian. There's no way past
Oh, I
this
wanted to see
impassable
about
door.
just chatting with him, but no.
Foiled by wooden boards. Oh, the humanity.
Anything else to say?
This is it. The end of our journey. And
Okay.
we came so close. I
A
have to
flimsy
say,
thing.
This
It
turned
won't
out to
stop
be
me
quite the
or
twist.
my foot.
All right. Yeah. Well, there we go.
Okay. Violence.
Sometimes it
I'm
is
not
the
used to
answer.
adventuring with people who resort to violence. I have to say, it's very refreshing not having to look for keys or levers or trying to trick wizards into lowering bridges. We should have brought you along from the start. You would have saved us a lot of time.
Oh, Crow.
Let's go, Bird.
Crow.
Call-
Crow. Seriously.
Yes, that does bother me.
Watch your step, big guy.
Just call a person
Here
by
we
their
are.
name. It's
This
simple
is
courtesy.
it. The entrance to the grand underground realm beneath Marcuria. It doesn't look so grand from this side, but believe me, it's grand.
There's nothing here.
No, watch this. This next part is truly awesome.
Where are you, Crow? Oh.
Ahem. Look! Look! Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
Just like with your foot upstairs, except with my voice.
All right, pretty good.
Come on! What are you waiting for?
I can't get through
That's
there.
really small.
Oh, sure you can. It's just... Ooh, yeah, no. I see what you mean. That would be a tight squeeze. You're bigger than I thought, big guy. Weird. When April and Zoe did it, they fit perfectly, and they're not that much smaller than... Wait, I know. You need to sing.
Sing?
He hates that so
Makes
much.
Perfect sense. Bird makes music, bird-sized hole appears, human makes music. Well, you do the math.
I I can't sing.
Well, you're gonna have to.
You have a sing hole in your face.
Sing
Blow
hole.
air through it. Go on. The fate of the universe depends on it.
Yeah, it's important.
Fine. How does it go again?
Beautiful.
Now you. Go!
Okay, Alright, so... Do we want the middle, or... Oh, that's a little better. And then it's high again, right? No, I think I got the middle. Okay. Is that right? Okay.
Nothing. That was correct,
I
wasn't
think
it?
it was correct.
It sounded correct to my ears.
That was, serviceable.
High, medium,
So-
high, low.
Maybe I need to do it louder.
Yes.
I don't think... Wait. There was something else. When April passed through here, she had some sort of, egg.
Egg.
A magic egg. It must still be down here somewhere. Unless someone's stolen it. Which is quite possible. It was a while ago.
How would a magic egg help?
It's magic.
How can a magic egg not help? Come on, look for it.
This is ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
You're just upset you had to sing. Ooh, lovely chandelier.
What a tragic fate for a lovely chandelier. This tavern must have looked grand back in the day.
Well, perhaps things can be fixed up
They were
after all is
probably
said and
used
done.
to hang salted meats. Marcurians may fall short in many areas, but their salted meats are spectacular.
Oh, really?
They were probably used to hang salted meats. What a tragic fate for a lovely chandelier. This tavern must have looked grand back in the day. Once were barrels, probably for beer or wine.
When we first walked down here, there was nothing to click on. Now we got all kind of options. Okay. What else we got?
They were probably used to hang salted
What's
meats.
this big bag?
A sad sack. Flour, maybe. A sad sack.
What about this?
Flour,
This big old
maybe.
jug. No? Okay. This thing.
Tools. Rusted through and quite useless.
Are they?
They
look all
probably
right on the
fall
wall here.
apart as soon as I picked them up.
Pick them
Tools.
up. No? Fine.
Rusted through and quite useless.
Ooh.
It's quiet out here. Most of the revelers are celebrating in the town squares or indoors. It's quiet out here. Most of the revelers are celebrating in the town squares or indoors. From the label, I'd say this probably held liquor once. From the label, I'd say this probably
All right.
held liquor once.
Oh, now this is suspiciously egg-shaped.
There's something odd about that lamp. It doesn't match the rest of the decor. That's not an ordinary lantern.
Anything else?
There's something odd about
Grab
that
it.
lamp. What's this? Some sort of egg? The goddess smiles on me tonight.
She does,
Now,
because
just
as
need
Crow
to be
said,
careful.
it wouldn't have been surprising if somebody
shut
else
up.
had rooted around out here and
Got
stolen it.
This certainly looks like a magic egg, whatever its true purpose. Hopefully, it'll help me.
Let's examine it. Magical relic.
They used this ancient egg-shaped artifact for illumination. I wonder where it came from. It's clearly a magical relic. Hopefully this will help. They used this ancient egg-shaped artifact for illumination. I wonder where it came from. Crow-sized, not man-sized.
Yeah.
A magic hole leading to a dark place.
It looks like it's leading to kind of a light place. There's a light source shining
We
through.
need to find a way to make that hole bigger. Crow-sized,
Okay.
not man-sized.
Did that work? That did not work. Okay. Tried it again just to be sure. So... Okay. What do I use it on? Not the hooks. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Found anything yet? It's a sizable egg-shaped thing, magical in appearance.
Yes, I did find it, actually.
I guess it could be a dragon's egg. I mean, I don't know if dragons lay eggs or what they would look like, but I imagine they'd look something like that egg. How many magic eggs can there be down here? Probably just one. Found anything yet? It's a
I cannot squeeze through there no matter how hard I try.
Okay, well, will this work now? Oh, there we go. I just needed to be closer.
Whoa, what did you do?
I used the egg. Weren't you watching?
No. see, I told you, the magic egg helped. I guess
He was
you
right.
needed a magic item because you were so thoroughly unmagical.
There.
Me? I'm a magic bird. I'm my own, magic egg. No props needed. And now there are magic symbols. Cool. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, that one's higher than the last one. This is the highest in the middle, so if we make 1, 2, 3. So high. What else do we have? So the right one is the middle, and the first one is the low. So we need to go 2, 3, 2, 1. No, I got that totally wrong. Alright. Oh, because I got these backwards, didn't I? This one's higher than the other, so it's... So if this is the high, that's the medium. 3, 2, 3. Let's try that. Okay, yep. There it is. Wasn't it? Dang it! I'm getting this all wrong. What am I doing wrong here? Crow, sing me the song
Remind me how
again.
that song goes again.
So it was high, medium, high, low, because that worked. I've just got to figure out what these notes are in relation to each other. I'm feeling kind of dumb, but I'm not really sure which of those is higher. That's low. That's got to be the lowest one, right? The rightmost is, it seems like the highest. Dang it! What am I doing wrong here?
Remind me how that
I didn't
song
want you to
goes
have to do
again.
that. No, definitely not that. Okay. I did something really wrong and then just stumbled into it, and it's frustrating because I feel it.
Nice work, big guy. And nice work, me.
Yes, nice work, you
Onwards,
Crow. I feel like I should have been able
bird.
to do that correctly, and
How hard is it to get that one right? Crow.
he's right. Just call him his name. Call him his name, Keon. You're being terrible. So insulting to keep calling him Bird. Just call him Crow. Okay, and there's a save point, so this is a good place to stop. Next time, we'll see what these ladies are planning.